60 miles east of Redding, California, you will reach Lassen Volcanic National Park, the home of Mount Lassen, the southernmost active volcano in the Cascade Range of the western United States. Last erupting with a powerful explosion on May 22, 1915, and is still considered alive but sleeping.
I'm very excited to be back on public land again. After a year and a half of boondocking and free camping, this feels more like home than any sticks and bricks house I've ever been in. And it feels good to be home. The air is crisp and clean. We're at a fairly high altitude right here. I think it's close to 5,000 or 6,000 feet. And it's already getting super hot in the valley, so we climbed a little bit of elevation and the temperature dropped. And look at this beautiful free camping place. This is dispersed camping on Lassen National Forest. And we're off Highway 44. We took the Twin Bridges Road and only about 2 miles off Highway 44 and followed Hat Creek down to this dispersed camping right on the river. And Rudel, well, he's pretty excited to be back in public lands again. Really beautiful river. This is stuffed full of trout. Famous trout fishing just a little bit further downstream.
It's pretty cold.
It's cold water. How does it feel to be back camping again on public lands?
It feels awesome. It's so pretty today. There's clouds and blue sky, pine trees.
Yeah.
It smells good.
Feels like home to me.
Yep.
We've got our new homemade bug screen up, the one that Carrie was sewing the other day. And we actually need some bugs to test it because I haven't seen any bugs yet. But it's nice to have it. Keep that in the door at full times. And I want to show you over here, if you do come to these dispersed camping places on Hat Creek, a lot of them have fire rings set up. There's no picnic tables, no restrooms, anything like that. Big old giant fire ring. And over here, it looks like they made a little stone oven. They even have it vented on the top. I don't know if we'll be able to try that out or not, but it looks pretty cool. Somebody was having a good time.
bridge, yes. Come on. You crashed the drone?
Yep.
Is it all right?
I was flying down the creek and it started pulling to one side and got in the brush and went straight down. All right, I'm gonna run down the creek. I got a pretty good idea where it went down. I saw that it was on the other side of the creek. It was just after I turned around. If I can't find it right off the bat, I'm gonna come back to the van and get my iPad and look at the app that I was using when I was flying it. And it should be able to pinpoint it on the DJI app map. And I think it's out of the water because the last view of the camera I saw, it looked like it was looking straight up into some trees and bushes. So I'm hopeful that it's not wet. Woo! That is cold. Man, that's icy. I think it's got to be pretty close to the river's edge, right next to the edge of the water, if not in the water. All right, here's the log I remember seeing. It's pretty thick through here. Got to be close. Oh, I see it. There it is. Oh man, that couldn't be any closer to the water than that. Yeah. Got it, Carrie. Found it, and it's dry. Taking a closer look at it, the camera looks good. The plastic casing looks good. The only damage I can see is on these brand new propellers that I just bought. And the tips of them are both of them are broken off on this one here. This one here's got both of them broken. It's got one undamaged propeller. So I'm glad that the propellers are damaged. Hopefully that means the motors are not damaged. So I'm gonna switch these out and give it a test flight and see what happens. Here goes the test flight. We're also going to test the camera and just make sure everything works.
Upper Hat Creek is known as one of the best spring creeks in California and is world famous for trout fishing. But don't be fooled, Hat Creek trout are very smart. Year-round, cool, clear waters and a rich insect population, these trout are very picky about what they eat. Look at this beautiful spot. The creek branches off into 3 different directions. The main creek is way over there. There's 2. Actually, here's 3. That's 4. Today we are going to visit a nearby cave.
Yep, we're gonna go cave exploring. So it's fairly warm today. We've read that this cave is supposed to be a big temperature drop from the above ground temperature. So I think it's perfect timing. We're at Subway Cave. It's only 7 miles away from our
Campsite.
camp location. Parking lot is closed seasonal in the wintertime, but they do allow you to park right outside of the gate, so don't let the gate stop you.
And a short walk.
Very short walk up the road, and then we start the trail and get to explore the cave.
We're going spelunking. You know what that is?
No.
It's cave exploring.
Oh.
Spelunking. I think that's how you say it.
Way to do it. Wow, the air is super cold. I bet this is really nice in the heat of the summer. So they say the way these lava tubes form is the outside crust cools and hardens. And inside the lava keeps flowing. And eventually the lava stops and the hot lava drains out, leaving a nice tube.
I don't know how well we're going to be able to show you, but we'll try. That's pretty cool.
It's definitely cool.
Very cool.
I can hear water dropping. So this is pretty cool that you can do a self-guided hike through here. And if you come at the right time of year, you don't see anybody. I mean, how many places can you go hiking through a giant lava tube and not see anybody around on a self-guided tour?
Yeah, that's pretty unique, huh? Very cool.
Yeah, I feel like I need a coat when we're in there.
I could see my breath.
So I think this is a really nice place to come in the heat of the summer. If you want to feel like you're walking in a refrigerator, even if it's hot outside, you're going to feel nice and cool in here. A nice break from the heat.
Yeah, that was a cool cave.
It was. This is the kind of camping we like the most. So there are at least 12 dispersed camping spots here in the National Forest, right on a world famous trout fishing stream called Hat Creek. Yeah. So this area is just amazing. We are very close to Lassen Volcanic National Park.
Yes.
And it's a great place to base camp and then make day trips to the park. And that park is underrated. I think you will be very impressed with it.
Yes, you can climb to the top of a volcano if you want in Lassen Volcanic National Park.
Yep, and just 7 miles away from here in the other direction is a cave to explore where you can really cool down in the summer temperatures.
Yeah. And speaking of 7 miles away, there's a small town called Old Station, population of 51, but it has a 24-hour gas station. You can get a fishing license. There's a visitor center there that's open from Memorial Day to Labor Day. You can get your campfire permit. Remember, we are in California. These small rural towns are really high fire danger, so they're pretty adamant you have a campfire permit.
The best idea is not to come here in the winter. This area can get very heavy snow. We're at about 4,500 feet, yes. But it just goes up from there when you get closer to Lassen.
There is no cell reception, or very, very spotty cell reception, and it's dog friendly. What are we forgetting?
I think we got it. You will be impressed. You will really enjoy this. We hope you come visit, and we appreciate you watching our video. And we'll see you next time.
Happy boondocking.
If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron, or check out our new merchandise at oneadventureatatime.com. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.